I have a favorite client of mine, just a man I greatly respect. He's been in the construction business for over 50 years, small town Texas. Okay, everybody knows him. All the bankers in town want to do business with him. All right. He's one of my oldest clients. And he was a client prior to 2008 when the market corrected. But what he was doing before 2008, he was buying rebar by the truckload because rebar is a commodity. So when the prices fell, he would buy it by the truckload and he would store it in his yard and in his buildings. So it gave him a competitive advantage bidding on some of these larger projects. He actually could underbid some of his competition, and that was part of the reason, because he was buying large quantities of rebar. Okay. And now when 2008 came along, and he was financing them through his life insurance policies. And then when 2008 came along and the market corrected, the housing and the building, he's not a home builder. He builds large projects. The building market collapsed where he was at. Even, it just collapsed. The building market corrected. So here he was in 2008. His competitors are going out of business, and he buys their equipment because they couldn't withstand the correction. Well, as a matter of fact, he didn't have to go to a bank. It's a phone call. He can make a phone call, one signature, and have his capital in his hands in a matter of days. Cash is king when the opportunity appears. When his competitors were out of business and needed capital because they couldn't get financing, he had capital on hand and he purchased their equipment. So he didn't have to go to the bank, fill out the application, answer all their questions, have his CPA prepare a financial statement with the disclosure that says, well, the customer provided me all these numbers, so I'm not guaranteeing the numbers. Why does the bank even want that from the CPA? So he didn't have to do any of that. All he had to do was make a phone call, one signature. That's my capital. I want a loan. And he received his capital. All the bankers in town want to do business with him. As a matter of fact, a couple of them have called, said, hey, what are you doing? But they're not really interested in learning what we're doing. They just, are sad they've lost a customer. They didn't lose the customer to me. He's his own banker. I'm not a banker, a commercial banker. So I have another client. I love this too. I have a gentleman who is in his 80s. Okay. He has been an Austrian through and through. As a matter of fact, he told me, James, in 1964, in my living room, I was watching a black and white TV when LBJ came on the screen and said, silver has become too valuable to use as money. He knew something was wrong right then. So that started him on his journey of sound money and the Federal Reserve. Now he's 80 today. He's in his mid-80s. Okay. He's been buying silver since 1964. He buys it regularly. Okay. He learns about the infinite banking concept. He loves the idea. So what he has done, he purchased policies on his two sons. One's on the West Coast, the other's local. He pays premium on both policies. He takes those cash values and finances his silver purchases. And he's religious. He doesn't miss any loan repayments, and he doesn't miss the opportunity to purchase silver at every dip. I love that. And the benefit is going to accrue to his boys. They're going to get the silver and the death benefit. If we look at, another favorite client of mine, I love all my clients. They're all favorites. Okay. Another situation, a lady walks into my office. She had just lost her husband because he didn't believe in life insurance, and he was a home builder. He was highly leveraged, but he had some assets. He's gone. I mean, just in the blink of an eye, he graduates this life. And there she is, and he's collateralized, and she has large, onerous debt service. Okay? Several cars, property, and what have you. We redirect her cash flows that she's saving. She was able to save some. We redirected that capitalized the banking policy, and then she gets out of her small debt within a matter of 2 years. She has more life insurance than she's ever had. And so if she's called out of this life unexpectedly, her dependents, and she still has minor children, are not going to be stuck with onerous debt service. There's going to be some outstanding loans that are paid from the death benefit. There's a residual death benefit that goes to her beneficiaries. And the longer she's here, the greater those values are going to be by the time she graduates. Every woman should listen to her story. Every widow should listen to her story. Every female should listen to her story. So there's so many things that you can do with an infinite banking policy. You can structure them to meet the need that you have right now. You can implement these policies exactly where you're at. You can implement them if you're just accumulating money. You can implement them if you are financing a great deal now, or if you're just financing a little now. And you can create true generational wealth.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn more about infinite banking, you can watch this video next, or visit our website at bankingwithlife.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.